What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. My name is Erosium, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a transmog farm. I know people in the comments have already wrote, but Erosium, transmogs are difficult to sell. I understand, my friends, I understand you. I am listening, I am hearing, I am understanding. Got all that understanding going on right now, so I've got lots of understanding. And what I'm going to say to you is they are hard to sell when you do not have much transmogs in the auction house. However, when you have 500 transmogs in the auction house and above, you will find that you have regular sales. And by regular sales, I mean daily sales. If you have less than 500 items, in all honesty, you shouldn't even be complaining in the comment section. You should be going to the actual instances and farming until you have 500 different items at 1,000 gold and above. That way you will have regular sales and you will make a decent profit. For example, I have about 300 I have about 300 items right now, and I'd say my sales are almost daily right now, and they typically sell for about 10k each. So I'm getting a nice steady flow of that just because I've been keeping this going. And I know that when I kind of surpass that 500, and because of previous times, that when I surpass that 500 and get between like 500 and 1,000 items on the auction house, I start to make very regular sales, and it will go up to more like 100k a day, just because of the pure numbers I've got on the auction house is huge. Now, I'm taking to Sulfuric because this is an oldie, but a goodie. This one here is absolutely fantastic for running transmogs. If you have low stock, go to Sulfuric. This is the place for you if you've got low stock. Honestly, you get so much transmogs from this place here that it's just perfect for you to just build up your stock levels, and then when you've got more items on the auction house, you can start to do some of the other awesome little transmog farms. So yeah, definitely worth doing that. And you guys can see my route here. It's really simple. Just, mount up, go into your mount form, pull any mob that you can, and run the direction I go. Okay, and I like to bring them just around this corner here and just take care of this first load of mobs. And at that point, we can go ahead and start to do the next pull. Should be super duper easy. Lovely. Everything is dead. Go ahead and loot up. Nothing of dire consequence right yet, guys. Nothing special yet. We will get some really nice transmog pieces. As I know in past that I've had a lot. As I say, this is the first run of the hours run, so hopefully we'll get some decent transmogs along the way. As I say, with this one, guys, it's not that you're going to get so much gold. It's that you're going to get a lot of items that you can stock up, and they're reliable items that sell well. There's a lot of transmogs that come directly from Sulfuric, and that's because they added a change in. Originally in Classic, wow, they didn't have as much transmogs in, but during a patch in retail, Blizzard actually added more of a loot table to Sulfuric, and as a result, Sulfuric, and I think this was about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, they changed this. They added more of a loot table, and now Sulfuric has a chance to drop like some really good transmog pieces and like gear sets that people specifically look for. So it's very helpful to farm this instance as a result of that. Okay, and we're just taking through to the main section here. Super easy. And the main thing here is you don't want to be spending too much time pulling at all, because if you spend too much time, you're actually losing gold per hour. So what you're really best off doing is just doing your very best to pull what you can, and then moving on and maintaining a smooth gold per hour run, rather than kind of like, slowing yourself down and trying to get every single mob in the instance and then missing out on huge. That's not really helpful for you. You can run it the opposite way as well. I just think that this is better for like walls in terms of like getting the mobs around corners and stuff like that. I find this one just a bit more efficient in that regard. Let's have a look if we get anything good here. 1,000 gold gloves. Oh, got a couple pieces there. Fantastic. And just loot all these graves here. Take long. I wouldn't kill this boss here. There sometimes is a chest. Yeah, Witch Doctor's chest there, but I don't believe you get anything decent from it. I believe it's just BOEs. No, it's not BOEs, sorry. Bind on a pickup. BOPs. BOPs. Why do I never say BOP? These graves actually do respawn. It's just, you know, they don't respawn quick. I'm waiting for. It's quite funny, the idea that these mobs would be chilling in this grave until you steal their gold, and then suddenly they wake up out of the dead and they're like, "What? You're stealing my gold? No! This will not happen." Fantastic. Okay, I need to add this Ooks thing to my auto delete list, so that will automatically delete when I press this button here. There we go. Excellent. Any junk has automatically been deleted out of my bags. Additionally, I can just obviously sell certain stuff. So next time what I'll do is probably just sell vendor goods and carry on from there. I'm just going to pull these really quickly just because it's extra gold. Why not? Try not to be take too long with it if you are going to do. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay, so I think we've got probably another 6 to 7 runs in us. Maybe 8. Or the timer will kind of run out. We got, it says 10,000 gold from that first run. Let's have a realistic look at what we got here. I wanna really, you know, pin this down and make sure I'm getting the actual value here. So 0.01, not going to be selling that. It's too low value. And this is a good value cloak. Yeah, very nice value cloak. 0.04, 998 gold. Yes. This is 0.02. Yeah, more on that. I mean, it's got a good region value. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. I'm in and around about that one, but I think we'll sell it. We've got 0.01. I'm just going to stop the timer for a second on that right there, and it's a 3,700. I will sell it because it's over 1,000 gold, so it's decent money. Those gloves are also good sellers as well, from what I can see, and they're very good sellers actually. Look at that, 0.1. Not 0.1, that's great. Those will really fly off the shelf. So right there, yes, 3,000, 1,000, so 4,000, 5,000, another 3,700, so 8,700. Yeah, so around 9,000 gold for that first run. That's pretty actually gosh darn good. Very, very pleased with that so far, and we'll carry on from there. Wowzers alert, guys. Oh my goodness gracious me. We've done the instance. I've cleared my bags of any kind of junk we got at all, and the actual value of what we got was pretty good. It was honestly, I'm actually quite shocked. This is the most unlucky farm I've ever done, to be honest, in Zul'Farrak. I've never been this level of unlucky previously in Zul'Farrak. So we only got 39,000 gold for this hour. I've had runs in Zul'Farrak where I've made 150k in terms of transmogs. So it really shocked me that I got 40k this time. But that's completely fine, because what I have noticed, and this is why I was saying I love Zul'Farrak for this reason, is I've got a lot of items. I've actually got quite a lot of items here in my inventory. You can see that I've got a lot of items that are actually worth selling. A lot of items that have quite a higher sell rate or have like a really nice value. Look at this one, it's 1,000 gold and it's got a 1 sell rate, which is absolutely incredible. That's super helpful, and it just means that I've got a good chance of selling all of these different transmogs. We can try some of them on if you guys want to see, just kind of like what we're looking at. Look at that, pretty cool. On my realm, this doesn't sell very well, but sorry, this Lightforge plans doesn't sell very well, but it's still pretty cool. Look at that, that's a nice sword, isn't it? Shield, got a cheeky helmet, another cheeky helmet. Look at the scepter, and then we got another sword, another helmet and shoulders. We've got a lockbox I need to unlock on my rogue to see what we get from that. Nice boots, Oh, these jade, yeah, they're the jade greaves. So these one of the items that I know gets picked a lot from this instance is the jade, and then the heroic ones as well. Heroic, yeah, you see this heroic girdle as well. That's also one of the really popular ones to boot as well. As you can see, there's a lot of various different bits and bobs that you can get from this instance that are just really fantastic in terms of transmogs. Yeah, we've got 40k. It's a bit surprising to me, but in all honesty, I'm fine with that, given that previously I've made so much gold from this instance, and I will continue to farm this, as I know that sulfuric is, in my opinion, the very best instance to get your transmogs from. If you're starting as a transmogger, start in sulfuric. Get your first 250 items from sulfuric, and then try a few different farms, because honestly, I've done this, and look at the amount of items I've got from literally 1 hour's farming. That's fantastic. Yes, it's not the biggest amount of gold on my realm, but I mean, I haven't posted this. I've only been giving you the very minimum buyout on what I've got here. On my realm, I'll be able to sell a lot of these things for a bit higher, actually, than it shows here on TSM, which is completely fine. I just like to show you realistically what we're getting from this, and just making sure there's nothing here worth showing you. Obviously, tons of cloth as well. Just going to add all this to the group.
Very well then.
Okay, add all this to the group. So first of all, I want to make sure my lockbox put into the lockbox, reinforced steel lockbox, great. And then let's make sure that the transmogs get put into here. Okay, all the transmogs, apart from the cloth, gets put into there. Okay, lovely jubbly. Everything else will just be a standard base send. So let's do that. Mail selected group, please. Then if we clean up. Okay, cool. And then if we send this cloth to my tailor, just so we keep that together. And then if we send this to my blacksmith, send that. And then if we send this to my jewelry crafter, it's just very helpful to get certain items from this instance. Let's go ahead and unlock that lockbox so you can get a realistic value of actually how much it is. Okay, my bro has sent me a couple lockboxes to unlock. Let's quickly do that. Get those unlocked and send them back to him. There we go, my friend. Back. Just for the lols. And then if we go back, I can grab my own stuff out here. Oh, I got a transmog for myself. Fantastic. So occasionally when I farm a transmog, I'll actually send it to my rogue so that I can put it on my rogue. Look at that. That's a nice ass tag, dude. I've got to transmog that up on him. Fantastic. With that, I can sell that. And let's open up this reinforced steel lockbox. Come on, be something. Oh, no. Heraldic boots. No good, unfortunately. We got unlucky. That's okay. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. This is Erosium out, and I will see you next time.